After being criticized for imitating Britney Spears, Tyla loses it. Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. The singer Tyler's parallels to Britney Spears sparked considerable debate. Tyla recently performed at Coachella wearing one that Britney Spears wore. One of her followers said, "Tyla's Coachella outfit is inspired by the icon Britney Spears. I love her, but I just thought the outfit was fly," Tyler said. No inspiration. Since the costumes are so similar, I honestly wouldn't have said anything about it if I were Tyler. She might not have been inspired by them because she is likely too young to understand the illusion. But her stylist did, and people did bring it to her attention. "We have eyes, girl," someone remarked. Most likely your stylist was motivated. Well, someone was motivated. Perhaps not her, but most likely her stylist, as this is a terrible public relations ploy. Girl, now Tyla. These pop girls need to give credit where credit is due. So if you're going to imitate, at least be truthful. The style was influenced by Britney Spears. Avoid being impolite and plagiarizing XO. Oh, girl, it's okay to acknowledge that Britney was the inspiration. She enjoys being dragged now. Her group put up a lovely, unpleasant. So yes, some people, especially some Britney fans, weren't really feeling her comment. One thing I'll say about them is that they don't talk about Britney at all. You saw how they made fun of Lizzo when she implied that she was an impersonator by saying that Britney was essentially giving a Janet impression. Another artist, Tate McRae, was also pulled because some fans thought she was trying to minimize Britney's clear influence on her career.
Like all of the Christina and Britney of it all, like that was happening when I was like age 0. Yeah. So, I mean, I was literally a baby. But I grew up on like Ariana and Selena and Taylor, and I remember watching them at like the VMAs and the Grammys, and those being like big moments for me. Like I remember like Selena's first cover art for like Revival, or like when Ariana did the a cappella version of Dangerous Woman. Like there's moments like that I have like ingrained in my brain from, I think, yeah, like my era.
Since Tate was too young to truly see Britney in her heyday, she didn't say much wrong, but even so, her performances, style, and videos are all greatly influenced by Britney. Many of Britney's fans were not pleased with her giving credit to other artists when it was obvious that she was inspired by her. The same is true of Tyler here and her entire ensemble, and to be honest, it's not that serious that Britney has taken inspiration from people like Janet Jackson. When you consider it, even this entire look was inspired by Aaliyah. However, Britney supporters still take it seriously when others attempt to lessen her impact, and I believe this is why they responded so strongly when Tyler claimed she wasn't motivated by her performance. Since Tyler's statement annoyed them, someone did reply, saying, "Think she is a copycat and too full of herself." In response, Tyler stated, "In my opinion, you ought to shut up." Tyler's admirers also asked, which celebrity would kill this outfit? After she shared this fit, Tyler responded, "That's not it, sorry." Tyler is becoming a bit snarky and irritable. She must be in her Rihanna unapologetic phase. She is definitely not as sassy as Rihanna was, but she is back in time. I can see why she gets irritated by some of the comments made online because she is frequently scrutinized. But from a public relations perspective, I do believe it will be advantageous for her to avoid responding to some of them because they could easily turn into something contentious. Is Jae Stephens going to be the next pop R&B star? I do wish to continue and draw attention to this artist. It has been a while since I spoke about music, but I would like to discuss Jae Stephens. Actually, I've been aware of Jae for a little while. I do recall that she had a song called Body Favors that went viral on X, and I found it to be enjoyable. It was also refreshing to hear a black girl perform this kind of pop music. More recently, she released another single titled So Many O's SMH. I also enjoy this song. It's lively and sassy. Other appealing tunes in her repertoire include Better Boy Kiss You Back and Girls Don't Chiwet PDA. I'm talking about almost her whole inventory. According to what I've heard, she doesn't really have any misses. And the fact that she is a songwriter helps her because she knows how to write a hit, but people must first discover her. I believe that once people start listening to her music and it begins to gain more traction, she will receive the recognition she deserves because, in all honesty, she has what it takes. She truly does. And it will only be a matter of time till she has her big break or her espresso moment to talk. Additionally, there are plenty of opportunities for Black ladies to perform pop songs. Jae, in my opinion, truly creates catchy pop and R&B tunes that appeal to a wide range of listeners. It's basically feel-good mainstream R&B music. It's not too specialized, eccentric, or darkly energetic. I believe that musicians like this are crucial, so please check it out if you get the chance. Stevens, Jae Hilson Keri Music Review. For the album We Need to Talk, I now want to discuss Keri Hilson's most recent CD, which is her first release in more than 10 years. She had a lot of ups and downs, and she stepped away from the music industry. Her reputation was also damaged when she recorded a song about Beyoncé, and she later revealed that her producer and her boss at the time, Polo Dawn, forced her to do it. She has since returned and released her album We Need to Talk, and I must say that I really enjoy this project. It only has 9 songs, which is okay, but I prefer an album with high-quality music over one with a lot of filler songs. I dislike listening to albums like that, and I am aware that musicians do that to increase streaming, but please just release a high-caliber album. I want that. And I'll just mention that Keri Hilson of expressing vulnerability, particularly in her song Naked. I like her singing in all of the love songs. My favorite song is Something About You, where she truly shined. Additionally, I enjoy her songs Scream and Anythings. My top 3 choices are those 3. It's interesting because when I first heard Bae, I thought, well, it's nice. But now that I hear it again, I feel like it's one of the standout songs because it sounds a little bit more current than some of the other songs. I didn't think it should have been a leading single per se. Some of the songs like Searching, for instance, sonically could have been on some of her older albums like No Boys Allowed or In a Perfect World, so I thought, man, she must have had these in her vault for a while. I do believe that some of these songs were sitting in the vault and she just released them. However, they sound nice. They do, and as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, I think it would be a great idea if Keri went on tour with Aerie because Aerie released a song called Mine a few weeks ago, and I really like that song too. She could also go on tour with Ciara, though I'm not sure if she and Ciara ever worked out their differences behind the scenes. But it would be cool if they did. Since they're all putting out music this year, I think a tour with Keri, Ciara, and Amory is something to think about. Nevertheless, please share your thoughts about this video below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. If you care, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Goodbye.